fire that asks no permission. Fire Captain Andrei Kovalenko woke up before sunrise. Not because he wanted to, but because life had taught him to. In his world, the morning began not with coffee, but with checks. Uniform, radio, documents, vehicle condition. He knew that fire gives no warning. It just comes and takes everything it can. Andrei was 38, tall, broad-shouldered, with short-cropped dark hair and the tired eyes of a man who had seen more than he wanted to. He was respected. He was listened to. He was feared by the new recruits and revered by the older ones. But at home, silence awaited him. An apartment where even the clock ticked too loudly. He had once been married. He had once had a home filled with laughter. But fires take more than just buildings. They take time, nerves, peace of mind, and people. That morning, the call came at 7:42. A school. Primary school, no, 17. Smoke, children inside. Andrei didn't think. He never thought in moments like this. His body knew what to do better than his head. Light that is not afraid of darkness. Olena Marchuk loved her job. She didn't just love it, she lived it. There were 22 children in her class, and each of them was her whole world. She was an ordinary primary school teacher, short, with soft features, warm brown eyes, and a voice that calmed even the most restless. She was 32. She was not married. Not because she didn't want to, she just hadn't met anyone who would stay. That day, she was explaining to the children the difference between kindness and courage. Courage isn't when you're not afraid, she said, drawing a sun with chalk. It's when you're afraid, but you do the right thing anyway. And that's when she smelled smoke. At first, she thought it was coming from the street. Then she saw the children start to cough. Everyone to the door. Calm down. Follow me. She didn't shout. She knew that panic kills faster than fire. First meeting. When Andrei ran into the school corridor, the smoke was already hanging low. The alarm was blaring. The children were crying. And then he saw her. She was standing in the middle of the corridor, shielding the children with her body, counting them aloud, holding the youngest ones by the hand. Her eyes were frightened but steady. "Over here!" he shouted. She looked at him, and at that moment something changed. Not because he was in uniform, but because he looked at her children as if they were his own. He carried 2 out, she led the rest. When the last child was outside, Olena simply sat down on the ground. Her hands were shaking. Her voice was gone. Andrei sat down next to her. "Are they all alive?" She nodded. "Thank you." He didn't know what to say. He just took off his helmet and put it down beside her. Andrei. Olena. And that Olena was more than just a name. After the smoke, they met again a week later. Andrei came to the school to check the security system. But he knew he had come for more than that. Olena was standing by the window. The sun was shining on her hair. "Are you saving people again?" She smiled. "No fire today." They drank tea in the staff room. They talked about trivial things. About children, about fatigue, about how scary it is to lose control. "Aren't you afraid?" she asked. Andrei fell silent. "I am afraid. Always. I've just learned to live with it." Olena looked at him intently. For the first time, not as a hero, but as a person. Fire inside. They began to see each other more often. Coffee after work, short walks. Conversations until nightfall. Andrei couldn't remember the last time he had laughed so sincerely. Olena couldn't remember the last time she had felt protected, not physically, but internally. But the fear hadn't gone away. "You might not come back," she said once. He didn't argue. "And you might leave because you can't take it." She silently took his hand. "I'm already here. The past that does not burn." Andrei's ex-wife appeared unexpectedly. She wanted to come back. She said she was sorry. Olena did not make a scene. She just walked away. "I don't want to be in between." For the first time in his life, Andrei made a choice not out of duty. Between whom? Between the past and the future? He went to Olena in the rain. Without flowers, without words. "I don't want to live without you." When the fire returns. The most terrifying call was in winter. A fire in a high-rise building. Collapse. One firefighter died. Andrei survived. But he came back a different person. He was silent. He shut himself off. He didn't sleep. Olena didn't force him to talk. She just stayed by his side. She made tea. She sat next to him in silence. You don't have to be strong, she said. And he cried. Light is stronger. In the spring, he proposed to her. Without any fuss. Just, I want to wake up with you even after the worst day. She said yes through her tears.